Hi kids, so I've been promising you a clip on straight line graphs. So let's have a look. I've been asked in particular to show how you would read the gradient of a line by inspection, I like to call it, so just by looking at the line without using any formula. So I've got 4 lines here I'd like to try with you guys. So I am going to start, let's say, with the green one because it's very important. So this green line, I don't know if you can see it. Well, you should be able to see it. It's, I would say, the starting point of any straight line. And this line has an equation, and we're going to have to try to figure out what the equation of this line is. Okay? So as you guys can see, I'm trying to plot some points here. So I've looked at 4, 4 and 6, 6. So I chose 2 points on this line. And now how would I work out the gradient? I can use a simpler formula, shall we say, for m, or gradient, which is rise over run. It's basically exactly the same thing as change in y over change in x, or difference in y over difference in x, but we call it rise over run. So after you chose your 2 points, you just check how many points are you going up or down. So in this case, I'm going 2 points up, down rather, and 2 points across to get from one point to the other. Now I know that 2 divided by 2 is 1. So the equation of this line is going to be y equals to the gradient, which is 1. So I don't have to write it, x. And then I have to check the intercept. And that's here, that's at 0, 0. So I don't have to write it down. So this means the equation of the green line is y equals to x. You could also tell that because every y coordinate on this line is the same as the corresponding x coordinate for every point. So let's try another one. We are going to do the same thing. So let's have a look at the yellow one. So I'm going to choose 2 points. I'm going to make sure that they are nice whole number points. Let me choose a different color. So I'm going to do it with purple. So I'm going to choose this point, which is 4, 6. And then I'm going to choose this point, which is 3, 4. So the same thing, I'm going to use rise over run. So the rise, or how many I'm going up, is 2 units. How many am I going across? 1 unit. So the gradient for the yellow line is 2 over 1, which is 2. If I want to finish this question and give the whole equation of the line, I would say that y equals to the gradient, which we said is 2 over 1, so 2x. It crosses the y-axis at -1, so I complete my equation with -1. So these, as you guys can see, are positive lines because they're going up. The next 2 lines I've got are negative, so they've got a negative gradient, they're going down. But the idea is the same. All I have to do is remember to put a minus in front of the gradient. So I'm going to try the red line. So same thing, I'm choosing 2 points on this line. I'm going to choose this one, which is 0, 2. And this one, which looks like it's 3, 0. So for the gradient of this line, I'm just going to do the gradient, not the equation of the whole line. It's rise over run. So how many am I going down, or how many am I going up? Which is 2, over how many I'm going across to get from one point to the other, which is 3. And I put a minus in front because it's a negative line. And let's have a look at my last line here. So the blue one. I'm trying to find some nice whole number points. So I'm choosing this one, which is 0, -3. And 2, -6 there. And I'm just working out the gradient again. So the gradient is rise over run. So how many units am I going down or up, or over how many units am I going across? So I've got 1, 2, 3. and then I'm going to unit across, so over 2, and it's a negative line, it's a line sloping down, so I put a minus in front of it. And there you go, that is how you do it. So tomorrow I'm hoping to have a nice little surprise for you. I'm going to try to put together some past paper questions on this topic. So I hopefully will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.